why your circle might be holding you back. Have you ever felt like you're giving everything you've got, working hard, setting goals, pushing yourself to be better, but for some reason, you're still stuck in the same place? It's like running on a treadmill, sweating and exerting yourself, but going absolutely nowhere. You start to wonder if it's bad luck, if maybe you're not good enough, or if success just isn't meant for you. But what if the real problem isn't you? What if the reason you're not moving forward is the people standing right beside you? We don't always realize it, but our social circles, our friends, colleagues, even family can shape our lives more than we think. The people we spend the most time with influence our habits, our mindset, and ultimately, our future. And if we're not careful, they can become the invisible weight holding us down, keeping us from reaching the heights we were meant to achieve. The invisible chains. Think about it. Have you ever had an idea you were excited about, only to share it with someone close to you, and instead of encouragement, you were met with skepticism? That's risky. Are you sure you can pull that off? Maybe you should be more realistic. At first, you brush it off. But as the doubts stack up, a seed is planted in your mind. What if they're right? And just like that, a dream starts to wither before it even has a chance to grow. Sometimes, it's not even what they say, it's what they don't say. When you accomplish something great, do your friends celebrate with you? Do they push you to aim higher? Or do they respond with lukewarm enthusiasm, subtly making you feel like your success is an inconvenience to them? Maybe they make jokes to downplay your achievements or change the subject when you talk about your progress. If you've ever experienced this, you know exactly what I'm talking about. And here's the scary part. If you stay in an environment where ambition is seen as arrogance, where success is met with discomfort, where mediocrity is the norm, you will start to shrink yourself to fit in. Not because you're weak, not because you don't have what it takes, but because deep down, every human being craves belonging. And if standing out means losing the people you love, your subconscious mind will start to sabotage you just to keep you accepted. The silent killers of growth. One of the hardest things to accept is that not everyone in your life is meant to grow with you. Some people you've known for years might still see you as the person you used to be, not as the person you're becoming. They might not mean any harm, but they subconsciously limit you because they can't see beyond their own perspective. Then there are those who are outright toxic, the ones who make snide remarks, the ones who drain your energy with their constant negativity, the ones who only come around when they need something but disappear when you need support. These people are like weights tied to your ankles while you're trying to swim. But the most dangerous ones, the comfortable friends, they're not bad people. They're fun, they're familiar, they make life feel easy. But they don't challenge you, they don't push you to grow. They're perfectly content staying exactly where they are, and if you spend enough time with them, you will be too. Rohn famously said, "You are the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with." That's not just a quote, that's a fact of life. If you surround yourself with people who make excuses, you will start making excuses. If you surround yourself with people who lack ambition, your ambition will start to fade. But if you surround yourself with people who are hungry for growth, who push past their limits, who inspire you to be better, your life will start to reflect that energy. The turning point. So, what do you do if you realize your circle is holding you back? Do you cut everyone off and start fresh? Not necessarily, but you must make a conscious decision about who has access to your energy. 1. Identify who elevates you and who drains you. Take a hard look at the people around you. Who are the ones who inspire you, challenge you, push you forward, and who are the ones who keep you stuck? Be brutally honest with yourself. 2. Limit your exposure to negative influences. You don't have to announce it. You don't have to start fights. But you do need to protect your energy. Spend less time with those who drain you and more time with those who uplift you. 3. Find your growth circle. If you don't have people in your life who inspire you, go out and find them. Join communities, attend events, follow mentors online. Surround yourself with people who make you feel like growth is normal, not something to be ashamed of. 4. Become the person you want to attract. If you want to be around winners, become a winner. If you want to attract people with vision, start walking boldly in your own vision. Attracts like, this won't be easy. Growth is uncomfortable. You might feel lonely for a while. You might even lose people you thought would always be there, but here's the truth. If someone is meant to be in your life, they will grow with you. And if they can't handle your growth, they were never truly aligned with your purpose in the first place. The final wake-up call. Imagine your life 5 years from now. If you keep the same circle, have the same conversations, stay in the same environments, where will you be? Now, imagine yourself 5 years from now surrounded by people who challenge you, who celebrate your wins, who hold you accountable, who inspire you to become the best version of yourself. Which version of your future do you want? Because at the end of the day, you are choosing your future with every decision you make, including the people you keep close. The unspoken betrayal. But here's what most people won't tell you sometimes. The ones holding you back don't even realize they're doing it. And worse, sometimes neither do you. It's easy to spot outright negativity, but what about the more subtle ways your circle might be sabotaging your success? The friend who always laughs off your big goals, calling them too much or too serious. The family member who keeps reminding you to just be grateful instead of encouraging you to strive for more. The colleague who tells you to slow down, take it easy, enjoy life, when in reality, they're just afraid you might outgrow them. They don't always mean harm. But their words, their energy, their silent disbelief, it seeps into your mind like slow poison. And if you're not careful, you'll drink it willingly, mistaking their doubt for wisdom, their fears for caution, their limitations for reality. But here's what you need to understand. Your dreams were given to you, not them. They don't have to see it. They don't have to believe in it. They don't even have to understand it. But if you let their doubts become your doubts, you will spend your life shrinking your vision just to fit inside their small minds. When loyalty becomes a trap, many people stay stuck because of one word: loyalty. You feel guilty for outgrowing people. You feel selfish for wanting more. You feel like you're abandoning those who were there for you in the past. But ask yourself this: if they truly cared about you, wouldn't they want to see you win? Real loyalty isn't about staying the same for people who refuse to grow. It's about evolving into your best self while staying true to your values. Loyalty is only valuable when it's mutual. If someone is loyal to you, they will want what's best for you, even if it means you outgrow them. But if your growth makes them uncomfortable, if they start acting distant, passive-aggressive, or resentful, that's not loyalty. That's possession. They were never supporting you. They were just comfortable with you staying at a level that made them feel secure. And that's when you have to decide. Will you stay small to keep them comfortable, or will you rise to your full potential, even if it means losing a few people along the way? The power of letting go. Here's a harsh reality. Not everyone is meant to stay in your life forever. Some people are seasonal. They were there to teach you something, to walk with you for a while, but their part in your story is over. And the longer you hold on to expired relationships, the longer you delay your destiny. Letting go isn't always about cutting people off with anger. Sometimes it's simply choosing to move differently, to prioritize your own growth without needing their approval. You don't owe anyone your stagnation. You don't owe anyone your silence. You don't owe anyone an apology for choosing to rise. Because the people who truly belong in your life, they won't be threatened by your growth. They'll grow with you. The people who will change your life. So if the wrong circle can hold you back, what kind of people should you be looking for? Why? The visionaries, these are the people who talk about ideas, not just gossip. They see potential where others see obstacles. When you tell them your goals, they don't just nod, they strategize with you, challenge you, and help you think bigger. 2. The challengers, these people don't let you settle. They call you out when you're making excuses. They push you beyond your limits, even when it's uncomfortable. They don't tell you what you want to hear. They tell you what you need to hear. 3. The encouragers, these are the ones who genuinely celebrate your wins. No hidden jealousy, no passive-aggressive remarks, just pure support. They remind you why you started when you feel like giving up. 4. The mentors, these people have walked the path before you. They've made mistakes, learned lessons, and they're willing to share their wisdom. A good mentor can accelerate your growth faster than years of trial and error. 5. The executors, these are the action takers. They don't just dream, they do. They're constantly building, creating, and making things happen. Being around them forces you to level up your own execution. If you don't have these people in your life yet, don't panic. Start seeking them out. Read books by great minds, join masterminds, go to events, engage with people who challenge you to be better. Your environment is your future. Imagine a seed planted in toxic soil. No matter how strong the seed is, no matter how much potential it has, it will not grow in the wrong environment. You are that seed. And your environment, the people around you, the conversations you engage in, the energy you absorb, that is your soil. If you want to grow, you must plant yourself in an environment that nurtures your potential. If your current circle doesn't challenge you, inspire you, or push you toward greatness, it's time to find a new circle. Because here's the truth. If you spend too much time around people who doubt, mock, or limit you, you will eventually become like them. But if you surround yourself with people who are driven, ambitious, and fearless, you will absorb that energy too. So, the real question is, which future are you choosing? Are you choosing to stay trapped in a cycle of mediocrity, held back by familiar faces and outdated relationships? Or are you ready to elevate, to step into your greatness, even if it means walking alone for a while? Because at the end of the day, the choice is yours. And 5 years from now, you will look back at this moment and realize it was the moment everything changed. What will you choose?